Hello everyone, Ollie here from 𝕣𝕖𝕧𝕚𝕚, and I'm back again with another review. This review is 3 months late. So, 3 months ago, over 3 months ago now, Rusty, of course, the co-founder of this channel, he had lended me the first 2 Terminator films because I was going to review every single Terminator film. So I have reviewed the first 2 films on this channel 3 months ago. And I had yet to review the rest of the film series. Got all the films here. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Obviously today I'm going to be reviewing Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, and then obviously in other reviews I'll be reviewing those ones. So I want to firstly apologise to Rusty for waiting this long. I wouldn't be surprised if he had forgotten to check on to see where these reviews are at, but here we are now. So yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I just thought I'd do a little bit of an intro before I get started, just to apologise formally to Rusty. But yeah, because me, Rusty and Nerdy were going to be going to watch Madame Web, I did a community tab post last night. We're going to be watching that this coming Wednesday, so yeah, obviously go check out that once that's up, and obviously if you're subscribed then you should get a notification. Because we're going to be watching that on Wednesday, I thought I'd get all these films out of the way and then give them to him then, because otherwise I've had them long enough, so I need to get them out of there. So yeah, here we are today reviewing Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. So yeah, I'm going to pop it on now, pop the disc in my Xbox, which is obviously my Blu-ray player, and yeah, I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. Of course, this film in particular, I mean, after 1 and 2, the films are pretty divisive, yeah, this one's not very highly praised, but I always try and go in with every film with an open mind, whether, you know, everyone loves it or people are mixed on it, or if it's a hated film, I don't know, but I always try and go in with an open mind, because I may even like a film when a lot of people don't like it. So yeah, I will see you soon for my review for Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so just finished watching Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. And I don't know about this one. It's quite a bit to say, so don't know where to start. Push you back, guys, a bit. Okay. So of course Arnold is back as the Terminator. Not the same one from 1 and 2, but you know. So we've got a new antagonist. Obviously Robert Patrick played the antagonist in T-1000, I believe, in the second one. And then obviously Arnie's Terminator was the villain in the first one, I believe, pretty sure. And then it's I've forgotten his name now. Kyle? It's Kyle, isn't it? He saves Sarah Connor. Speaking of Sarah Connor, she's fucking dead.
Oh! What the fuck?
She's pronounced dead. It's just like, where did this come from? Just like, it just feels like an excuse that they couldn't afford Linda Hamilton. It didn't. She had like this I think she had like this cancer. I forgot what it's called. And it's just like, get the fuck out of here. Sarah Connor having cancer? Come on. That was one big red flag with this film. Like, I wasn't having any of that. Wasn't the biggest fan of the actor who plays John Connor in this. Don't know who he is. Don't know his name. But I mean, in the end, he was okay, but obviously at the start, he's a dickhead, basically. He's this druggy, junkie kind of guy, and he's just... obviously he's in shock after his mum died. Like, it's just like, come on. Obviously, I know that there was some issue. I can't remember exactly what happened, but there was an issue with the child actor for the teen actor who played John Connor in the second one. So they obviously had to recast them. When did this come out? I think 2003 was it? The third one, and then the second one came out 1991. So yeah, I think he would have been old enough to play an adult John Connor if it weren't for the issues that he went through. But it is what it is. So yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of the actor who played John Connor. Claire Danes was in this, who was arguably most known for playing Juliet in the Baz Luhrmann version of Romeo and Juliet, who she's great in, by the way. But she's not very good in this. She's kind of irritating, not gonna lie. There's just some lines that she has that comes out, and it's just cringe. Like when I forgot the name. I think TX is the antagonist in this one. Yeah, so she has this weird, like, she has a stupid line. It was like,
Die, you bitch!
she's already trying to die, and it's just like, come on. I don't know. I didn't like many of them. I mean, obviously Arnold is Arnold, and I mean, he did what he could with this film. I mean, obviously he's in all of the films apart from Salvation, which is set in the it's set after this film, actually. I believe the timeline is, so the first two films, and then it's the third one, then it's Salvation, or you can watch the first two and Dark Fate, I believe, and then I think Genesis is its own thing, like a soft reboot, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rusty, if you're watching this. Hope so. You're asking for this, so I don't know. I mean, I can't really say I'm disappointed because of the reception of this film, but I did say I was going to try and give this a try, because obviously I always try and have an open mind when it comes to any film. But yeah, I mean, it's not really the same without James Cameron. I don't know who directed this. I think it was, I don't know who he is actually. An unknown director to me. No one we really know, not a well-known director as far as I'm aware. The direction that goes into this film, obviously set after the second one. Sarah Connor dies from this cancer, which is just honestly, it's just frustrating as hell. So basically, John Connor, because of his mother's death and everything, he's kind of turned into this druggy, junkie kind of guy, and he's just a bit of a prick. And basically, he also get introduced to Kate Brewster, obviously Claire Danes' character, and she's with someone, and they're basically engaged, and his name's Scott, I believe, I think. And she works at this pet clinic, and basically John basically breaks in and steals like a pot of drugs. I don't know what they're called. Who cares? Like some pet drug or whatever. It was like for dogs or something. I can't remember. But yeah, he basically has the whole pot, and then Kate basically finds him, and then ends up locking him into like this cage, this dog cage or pet cage or whatever. And basically, from then, obviously, Arnie's Terminator comes in. Well, actually, the antagonist comes in first, the TX, I think. The TX comes in first, then Arnie comes in a little bit later on. And then he gets into a bar to steal someone's clothes. That bit, it was kind of funny. I like that bit.
Whoa, bitch! Wait your turn!
Your clothes.
Talk to the hand!
Now.
There were some good scenes. and for the most part, I just couldn't care for, really. Like, so most of the characters I couldn't care for, other than Arnold's character, the Terminator. The TX was okay. Yeah, again, I had a few good moments. Nothing like all moments, but some pretty decent moments. But other than that, I wouldn't gravitate to watch this again. Like I just don't like the fact that they killed off Sarah Connor off screen. I mean, it's stupid for them to kill off Sarah Connor, so I guess it has to do something with Linda Hamilton and the fact that she didn't want to come back, or she wasn't paid enough, or I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, Kate has a dad who works in like the forces and basically is in this secret organisation who apparently he's involved with Skynet. And I just wish it was, I don't know, I wasn't expecting it to be really good, especially on the same level as the first two, but I was hoping to at least be decent, like, or at least like a, I don't know, a guilty pleasure or something, but it wasn't even really that to me. Yeah, I again, things kind of go quick for me. That's probably things that I've wanted to mention, but I've just forgotten. I should have noted shit down, but yeah. If you guys have any questions in the comments, please let me know, and I'll try my best to answer them. Yeah, I just hope in Salvation, which I believe is the sequel to this. I think it is, yeah. Obviously, Christian Bale, from what I hear, plays John Connor, so I'm hoping he'll do a much better job than what this guy did in the end. So I'm actually looking forward to Salvation, because I know a couple of people that I follow on YouTube, or subscribe to on YouTube, sorry, they actually like it. They actually like Salvation. I can't exactly remember why, but probably for the best. I don't know why, but so I can find out myself. But yeah, I'm more looking forward to Salvation than I was for this, because yeah, I wasn't hearing too much good things about this one. NerdTube actually rated this on Letterboxd. The second one is actually one of his favourite films of all time, and he also really likes the first one, and he was not such a fan of this one, the third one. I think he gave it like a 1.5 star. I probably give it a 2.5 out of 5, which is a 5 out of 10. It wasn't unbearingly bad to watch. Some of it was kind of funny, or I think it was intentionally funny, especially some of the fighting sequences when the two Terminators fight with each other. I don't know, some of the acting was just meh. Like, some of the line delivery was just like, oh my god, cringeworthy. Yeah, don't know what else to say. If you guys have any questions about if you want to know my thoughts about the film, like what did you think of this scene, or whatever, or what did you think of this character, or anything, just let me know in the comments, and I'll happily try and answer them as best as I can. But yeah, that's basically my review for Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. I hope the films from here get better than this. Again, I'm looking forward to Salvation. I'm hoping it's not a downer. And I hope Genesis is also good, because I know that Emilia Clarke is in that one, and I really like Emilia Clarke. And then Dark Fate. Well, I've been hearing very mixed reception for that. Yeah, I'm not going to be watching Dark Fate anytime soon, because Rusty didn't give me that one, because he refused to give it to me. Well, actually, I don't think he actually even owned it, so even if he did own it, he said he wouldn't have given it to me, because he hates that film. But it is on Disney Plus, which unfortunately I don't have at the moment, so when I resubscribe to the service, I'll probably watch it. I won't pay to watch Dark Fate, but if I ever renew my Disney Plus subscription, then I probably will, just because it'll be, once I review up to Genesis, it'll feel weird not to review Dark Fate, because it's the only film I wouldn't have reviewed. So yeah, when I get Disney Plus again, I'll try and watch it and review it. But yeah, so 5 out of 10 for me. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this film in the comments below. Do you like it? Do you think it's a guilty pleasure for you? Do you actually genuinely like it? Or are you kind of a bit like me? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Not very long, or at least not as long as the first 2 reviews. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.